The divorce took everything. I lost my son, my job.
Do you think this is gonna set up a redemption arc, or is this a downfall?
Oh my god! Andre, I know you don't keep up with too many object shows, but there's this one object show called the Minutely Object Show, and in the last episode, the host has a mental breakdown, and when they ask what's wrong, he just shouts, "My wife left me!" Like, if you're still paranoid at this point, get help. See a therapist. See a psychologist to help you work these things through, because at this point, there's no sympathizing with you anymore. You're just annoying me.
Because no one's going to question little Gabby. So pure, so innocent, would never do anything wrong. Because they don't know her. She doesn't show them that side of her. But I've seen it. I've been following along for a long time. I've seen this myself. I know who she really is. And I know that she is the last person who deserves a hero's exit.
I cannot undersell the creative genius behind the Connor and Alec do the WAP scene. It's a brilliant commentary on today's society, and it has a great message. No matter how old you are, no matter how many times you've been divorced, you can still shake ass like no one's business. It's narrative brilliance.
We're done. Let's get back.
Gret, if you can hear me, I will ask you to run. She is not your friend. She is no one's friend except her own. I know you and I have never been close.
Could have been a better father. A better husband. And now look at me.
And baseball. 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 Baseball is... I'm sorry. Baseball... He's not good. But he's just so funny. The big thing you need to know about Baseball is that he was the leader of an alliance in the Grand Slams, voted Nickel out, and this made Baseball very upset, and you can see that in the subsequent episodes. The biggest example of this is an alternate reality show where... Look at his face! He's so mad! He's so mad!
Everyone who watches this channel, everyone who cheers for Gabby in this show,
Everyone who shed a tear during her elimination. I want you to know that you're falling right into her trap. You are cheering for a villain. And it seems like I'm the only one who recognizes that. I'm the only one who seems to view her as the person that she really is. After all she did to me, I can't even enjoy her elimination because everyone gave her the right carpet treatment. Treated her like a hero. Somebody didn't know her. Completely lost her over every single thing. She's done to them. Done to me. Done to you.
Alec, did you ever love your son?
Of course I love my son.
Oh, shit!
He really is Brian Griffin.
Oh, fuck! Oh, shit!
All right, everybody in the audience, raise your hand if this outcome
Oh,
surprised you.
God! It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV!
But where are those good old... I don't remember the lyric.
This is a chimpanzee, and chimpanzees, if you don't know, are very intelligent animals. They're the most similar to humans, after all. Now, despite this, chimpanzees aren't the best with memory. Chimps are speculated to have an attention span of about 20 seconds, and they're not the best with long-term memory either. If a chimpanzee was in Jake's place, he'd have come to this situation and been like, you know, I've been in this situation a few times now, but it's all worked out in the end. Maybe I'm just being paranoid. Who is her closest connection on the show. These two butt heads pretty often, but they bring each other down to earth, and it's honestly a very cute dynamic. They should kiss, by the way.
The moment you so much as breathe in a way that she doesn't ordain, the moment you do anything that shatters that blissful relationship that you think you have, you won't be friends anymore. In fact, you won't even be a person to her. She will perceive you as a monster who has done nothing except try to ruin her life. And she will insist that it is all your fault, that you've been the one mistreating her. And they'll think she's right.
Lexi, you said that one of the big flaws with Ria's character was that she hid her true self for too long. You said that because we only saw the villainous Ria for the majority of the season, it took away from any complexity she could have had. But Yul has only ever been an irredeemable asshole until this episode. Shouldn't that argument also apply to him?
Now with these three characters
And Suitcase, I guess.
Hey gang! What's everyone doing here? Primarily this would include BFDI because this show is pure unbridled whimsy and I love it, and it has scenes like this.
Pointy, pointy, pointy!
And you think to yourself that you have no way of ever meeting the horizon. Just remember to look out.
Yul is Ria done correctly. That is my takeaway from this episode. Well, now it's time to talk about what has led me to that conclusion. Hey, what the hell are you doing here? This is my segment, not yours. But no, I mean, it's for the joke. It's funny. Come on. No buts, young lady. You have to wait your turn like everyone else. How come she gets to be here?
Ignore her, and don't do anything to draw her attention.
Character to look like.
Oh my god. Audrey.
So yeah, that
I
fucking
think
sucked.
No, Audrey, I get it now. They got all everyone got caught up in the big swelling music and like the sad scene and then they looked at themselves and they were like, "Oh, they were a sucker for the music." Do you want to know what show also uses dramatic swelling music and sad character expressions in order to make people feel sad when the characters are sad? Do you want to know what show does that?
I do.
Fucking Family Guy! This show is Family Guy! They turned it into Family Guy! They started so well in season 1, and then they made it to the season 3. They started good, and then they just kept Ria longer and longer and longer, and they had